What's up, nerds? Nerd here. Did you guys see that new D.Va headset? Holy shit, Razor, you've actually made something I want to buy. I'll buy at least 7. One from my brother, one from my mom, one for the Discord followers, and I'll put the rest in my closet to never be shown again, much like the D.Va hoodies that I have yet to give away. They're still literally sitting over there on my kitchen counter. We'll definitely give those away at some point though, as soon as I'm not traveling so much and I have a few days to myself to actually sit there, give them away, and then ship them out. It's pretty fitting seeing how the World Cup just ended for Overwatch, and in this game you will see me playing alongside Abilities, or Agilities as he's more commonly known to most of you, one of the contenders on the Canadian team. Alright, start of the first round. Looks like I started recording about 20 seconds before the actual start. Talking to Haunt right now. Haunt apparently had some beef with Agilities, but I don't know too much about all that. But messaging him about the pre-fire spawn, as you should with new D.Va. I'll try to talk through my thought process more as some of you requested that. Trying to get some pre-fire off, but not able to due to the Rhine shield. Here, I probably shouldn't have eaten those Junkrat shots. It's a little bit of a reflex. We have a Zarya on our team. She probably could have used the charge. That's fine. Backing up, but then I'll probably fly in. Yep, I'll fly in and I'll boop those guys to get a decent amount of burst damage. It's always good to boop when the heroes are grouped up like that. Nice bubble by our Zarya. Trying to grab high ground again. They don't have much high ground contesters. They have Roadhog, Reinhardt. Looks like the Roadhog's doing work in the back line. Trying to stay away from him. Got demeched, unfortunately. Trying to get some shots on this Rhine. You see I completely juked him there and then killed him with the D.Va call down. That was pretty good because I rode his backside and Rhine can't hit you, of course, if you're not in his line of sight. It's just Zarya and I left at this point, I think. 2v4, pretty much carrying that point. Really good hold there by the Zarya and I. If you're curious of why I picked this game, it's because it is a really, really high performance game by me. 3 or 4 golds, I think. 4 golds for most of the game. Unfortunately, wasn't able to save that soldier. I already used Matrix by the time he got hooked. Got the Reinhardt with the thrusters. Focusing the Roadhog. Mercy's ulting. It's good. Just trying to farm my ult on this Roadhog now. Zarya got the Lucio. Was able to get ulti. Want to use it here. Kills me, but he can't get away. Wind up getting the Genji for free. Didn't know he was even nearby. Dive into this group. Junkrat does so much burst damage, he just burst me out my mech again, unfortunately. Probably shouldn't have flown that close to them. Should have stayed a little farther away and just killed them from a distance. But still in good shape here. Of course, Zarya just used her grab. I'm not in mech. Need to get that back quick before their next push. Looks like they have a Winston. Not sure if they had him already or not. Back into mech. No harm, no foul. Got bubbled again. Diving this monkey to get him off of our back line. Able to burst him down with the soldier's help. Genji's on point. Get him pocketed. I see somebody high ground. It's Junkrat. Finish him up. Eat his grenades, his martyrdom before it hits the ground. Remember that too. You can always eat Junkrat's martyrdom. Still looking really good here. Grabbing the health packs. Mercy's been getting focus. Zarya blocks that hook with their bubble. Getting ready for another push now. Trying to stay a little far back just because I don't want to get hooked. Contesting the monkey again. I don't know why he kept diving our back line. This time he brought the Genji with him. Trying not to lose my mecha here. Nerfing on point on top of the car. Got the Roadhog. Zarya gets the Junkrat. Just Genji now. The Zarya and I are really doing work together. MVP. Genji, or not Genji, Hanzo, Dragon for some reason. Not sure what he was thinking, but we had that fight surely won. 10 seconds left now. They have enough for one more push. Feeling pretty confident we'd hold this. Junkrat gets a pick on me, which is unfortunate. Soldier still holding high ground. Looks like they're going to win this fight, though. I think they do capture first point. Yep. Without a doubt. Sadly, I almost had my ultimate. Probably could have been a bit of a game changer if I had it before I died. Could have ultied on cart. I notice I'm always so close to my ultimate right before I get demech'd, and it would be a huge game changer if I had it. I really like this point of Hollywood. I like second point a lot. I like all the high ground. Really works well in D.Va's favor. Pretty easy to contest people high ground. Some of the bigger heroes have trouble getting up there because there's not many approaches to get on high ground besides the elevator. On the Junkrat, half health. It's probably a good place to ulti here. You can see they're pretty split. No Lucio. They can't run fast enough to get away. Able to get the Zen and Mercy. Big plays. Already in too deep, so I'm trying to finish up the Junkrat before I get demech. We get him. Solid 3-piece. Half the team dead. Still have 4 golds. Mercy's been staying on me pretty heavily this game, thankfully. Big grab, gets a bunch in it. Hanzo ultis. Able to pick up 2. Just playing back now. Remember when you're in Pilot D.Va, you always want to back up as far as you can and just shoot through all the choke points. Try to get back your mech. Get a few good pings on the person in the back. Not sure who that was, but able to get back mecha there. Using rockets here before their next push. Of course you want to have rockets, as I said in my other video, before they start their push, but if you have some time, go ahead and pre-fire it before they do start the push because the cooldown's pretty low. Shouldn't have hooked me there. Team bursted him down. He was in the front line. Trying to help our back line with this monkey. Switching off him now though, since he's just jumping in our back line. There's not much I can do to help with that, so I turn my focus to the squishies in the back. Dying on cart. Remember always to die on cart if you can get away with it. Just that little bit of stall might help, especially if you're already going to die. You might as well die on cart. Good bubble there. I have ulti, trying to get decent placement. Monkey has no bubble. Just got back in the mech, hardly. Monkey bubble is probably the most tilting thing I play against. I hate it when it blocks D.Va's ultimate entirely. I think it's kind of silly. It absorbs the full damage even if it's already broken or almost broken. Solid hold. They didn't even get 2-second point. Still have 4 golds. I don't even know how many times I've died. Not many. Alright, start of the next round. I'm feeling pretty confident here. Told Zarya to bubble me so I could give her some charge. So that round started off much better. She was able to get almost full charge probably off of both those bubbles. Trying to grab high ground. The Orisa pulled me. Pretty tilting. Junkrat's overextended here, but he's getting pocketed by 2 people. Can't bring him down. Not enough burst. Still holding high ground, playing around with the Orisa. Pretty low, wanting to get back. Healed up by our Mercy. Good Orisa pull there, got me off the edge. Really good play. Didn't have thrusters anymore. Was able to demech me from that. Trying to get my mecha back. Kind of hard to do with the Orisa shield in front. Have to play more aggressive or either just die, get res, and then grab it back immediately. Can be pretty challenging to get D.Va mech back if they burst you down like that. Creating some space here. Hopefully my team runs with me. Solid res. Space created. Team's able to get the kills. Zarya gets off grab. Able to pick her though. And the Junkrat. Abilities popping off there for quite a bit. Sometimes you just have to go with your gut feeling about when it's time to make space and when it's not. Of course, you know, you'll have a lot of times where you just outright fail to make space and pretty much feed. But you have to have some faith in your team to follow up after you've kind of split apart their team and made the space that's required to push out. I see their team high ground, was able to get my ulti. Good pick on the Genji by the Widow. D.Va's low, tossing my bomb. Big ulti there, got the Mercy and D.Va. Shutting down the Mercy's really helped us out here. She's had minimal impact in the game so far. Grabbing high ground here. D.Va saw me go up. D-mech me, unfortunately. Good bubble by the Zarya. Backing up, backing up. Trying to get my mecha back. Still in good shape because they're down a few. Genji gets a good dash through me while I was low health. Cleans me up. Widow gets a nice pick though. Cleans up the monkey. No res, must have been on cooldown. Trying to make it back into the fight now. See the monkey high ground, was able to clean him up. Genji's blading. Just jumped into a frickin' ninja. Lost my mech. Oh, we got wiped a little bit there, but Mercy's rezzing, of course. Always rezzing. Always rezzing. Mercy's never not rezzing. Still have the golds though. It was quite a bit ahead of the game it seems like, or else I would have lost those pretty fast, not being in the fight for the past few pushes. Spray the D.Va for good measure. Always good to know. Always good to let them know where they stand in relation to their D.Va prowess. This should be about it. Yep, easy game. Pretty clean by our team. I'm not sure who got play the game. Oh, we got play the game. Very cool. It's probably one of the bombs. Oh, it's a bomb that I got hooked on. So we got the Genji Roadhog, and then I guess it's the burst damage from the dive into the Graviton. Solid performance, solid game. Upvoted by the Zarya and Mercy. Feels good. Feels good. But that's it. You can expect some Season 7 footage in the next few weeks. This is the end of Season 6. And I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you. See ya.